Hello, Roland here. Once again, NARAL Pro-Choice America has made a statement so tone-deaf and ironic that it's hard to believe. This time, it was a Father's Day tweet by NARAL in which they wrote, "Happy Father's Day to all the pro-choice dads out there. Men for choice support equality and value bodily autonomy, and that makes them great role models." Oh boy, where do I start? Well, let's think about what good fathers do. Good fathers always advocate for, provide for, and protect their children inside and outside the womb. And Father's Day is a celebration of good fathers and a day to challenge all fathers to be good fathers. So, in an attempt to celebrate Father's Day, NARAL singles out pro-choice dads by wishing them, and only them, a happy Father's Day, again assuming that these are good fathers to be celebrated. But do the attitudes and beliefs of pro-choice men really warrant such an outpouring of celebration? One of the core beliefs of the pro-choice movement is that it's always wrong to force someone to be a parent. So, if a pro-choice man gets a pro-choice woman pregnant and she chooses to have an abortion, he will presumably support that decision, resulting in him not being a father, which means he violates one of the key aspects of being a good dad: protect your child from harm. And if he gets a pro-choice woman pregnant who chooses to have the baby, but he doesn't want the baby or want to provide for the baby, and it's wrong to force someone to become a parent, then he is choosing not to be a father, even though his child is born. Again, violating one of the key aspects of being a good dad. So far, that doesn't sound like a cause for a Father's Day celebration. Now, if a pro-choice man gets a pro-life woman pregnant and she has the baby, but again, he doesn't want the baby, he is once again being forced to be a parent according to the pro-choice logic. Therefore, he is saying no to fatherhood. But even if he and the mother both want the baby, he still has the attitude that if the mother wanted to have an abortion, he would support her decision, as any good pro-choice man is supposed to do. Sadly, this implies that he, unlike a good father, is unwilling to advocate at all times for the well-being of his child. Again, I'm not seeing much of a reason for a Father's Day celebration for so-called pro-choice dads, let alone singling them out for celebration to the exclusion of pro-life dads, especially since pro-life dads are actually the ones we should be celebrating. One of the core beliefs of pro-life people is that life begins at conception, and therefore both fatherhood and motherhood begin at conception. So, if a pro-life dad gets a pro-choice woman pregnant and she decides to have an abortion, guess what? That pro-life dad still considers himself a father. He is looking out and advocating for the well-being of his child, like good dads do. And if a pro-life dad gets anyone pregnant who decides to keep the baby, a decision he of course supports, not only is he a father to the child inside the womb, but he will be a father to that child upon its birth and beyond. Now, call me crazy, but these seem like the kinds of dads we should be wishing Happy Father's Day to. Regardless of the circumstances, they always choose to be fathers. Pro-choice dads sometimes choose to be dads, but always reserve the right to say no to fatherhood. Yet NARAL, in its tone-deaf tweet, makes a point to only wish a happy Father's Day to pro-choice dads. So, I am a pro-life dad, one who was actually encouraged to abort his first son, but I didn't. And I don't deserve a happy Father's Day wish? I guess scoring ideological points on Twitter is more important than actually celebrating a holiday in the way it's intended to be celebrated. Either way, one of my favorite sayings is that every day is Father's Day when you're somebody's dad. So even though Father's Day has already passed, I want to wish a happy Father's Day to all the good dads out there. And may God bless you daily as you serve Him faithfully.